Hello everyone, it's that time of year when everybody are jerks at the stores and trying to grab everything they can and just, yeah, you know, it's that special time. But what I'm doing is wrapping my son's Christmas presents. And I'll take you guys along for it. Since I haven't been around a great deal recently, I am going to basically give an update. Ooh, don't stab the paper. Give you guys an update on what's been going on since I haven't been around for very much, and get some chores done at the same time. And if you ever see me look at my watch, it's because I have my camera and I can see the viewfinder on my watch. It's actually kind of a cool thing that you can do on the Apple Watch. First, I'll show you what I got my son. This is some kind of a gingerbread house that you can color. Got that for him because we saw that, he really liked it. Got him basically it's the Ghostbusters card. I have one because I've got the collector's edition to the one on the 360, and it had like a keychain car in it. He always wants it, but the wheels don't roll or anything. It's kind of crappy made, so it would break very easily. So it's not really somewhere he can play with it, but got this so he can play with it. He loves cars, he loves trucks that have doors that can open. This one has a door that opens and you can put the car inside of it. So no, he'll like that. Every time we go into Dick's Sporting Goods or Sportsman's Warehouse or Cabela's or anywhere that has hunting supplies, he goes and looks for these tents. They're hunter blinds, I know. But I haven't even looked at this one because the box was kind of beat up a little bit. I don't think, yeah, everything seems to be okay. But they had this at like Dick's Sporting Goods for they're normally like a few $100 in most times. This one's, I think this is one of the cheaper ones. I have no idea. I don't hunt, so I don't know much about them. But it's like they were being discontinued or something. I looked on Amazon, it was like $40. And I was like, that's a cheap tent from Walmart. And this right here should be the one that it seemed pretty well built. I mean, there's no floor in it or anything. But I mean, for something for him to play in outside and just kind of goof around in, I think it's great. $40. Man, it's actually something bigger than what you would normally get from like a really cheap tent. And he loves Play-Doh. They had that thing at Costco. I think it was Costco we got this. But had a bunch of Play-Doh and little molds in it. So wrap all this up so he can open it tomorrow. All right. And I'm actually going to use my favorite device to wrap presents with. Should be. Yeah, let's actually rearrange the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. And I'll continue talking. All right, well, can't really see me, but I'm hoping you guys see how I'm doing my wrapping. But what have I been doing recently? Well, been working. I no longer go to the location that I did for the programming. That contract ended, and the organization they work with had worked out a deal there so that they're going to basically redo their entire system, and they didn't need the current system, so that they just didn't renew the contract. My knife is pretty sharp, so. But yeah, so I was like, I'm happy about that because it means I don't have to drive for quite some time to get there to do that job. Oh, that's crooked. Long paper like this is very difficult to cut. And it's trying to tear on me. So yes, now that I no longer have to go there, my commute time is a lot less. so that I don't have to constantly drive there every day, 2 days a week. So it wasn't too bad of a drive. I mean, it was only about 45 minutes. But still, yeah, 45 minutes on a daily commute. That can be very, very. There's not really a way to do that. Let's just do this. It can be very tiring after a long day if you've had a stressful day, which sometimes they were. But they did hire somebody that was going to take over the new portion, and he was there for 4 weeks after I left. And I think it's pretty much, they were like, yeah, he realized that somebody I had known that worked there, I'd met out at Best Buy one day. He was kind of like, yeah, he didn't want to deal with that system because it was, the way they were doing it was kind of, I don't want to tear it. These corners like that are very difficult. It'll be okay. I mean, I'm doing this the day before, so which kind of, these have been hidden upstairs because our son is 4. So if I would put these out wrapped, they wouldn't have lasted. You would have had them open in probably 10, 15 minutes. So put some tape there so it doesn't open up anymore. Yes, my beautiful, beautiful wrapping technique. And I know it'd been better if I'd have put it over and folded it this way and put the tape to the back, but it's the opening part that the kids love. So, got one. Yeah, this one I'll do this way. I'll do it the way I should have done it in the first place. Yeah, okay. So that's what's been going on at work. Adrian is, everybody's like, oh, because everybody's like the terrible twos. He wasn't that bad during when he was 2. Now that he's turned 4, he's getting a lot more sassy. I think that's the proper word. But I mean, it's nothing too bad. He just wants to, it's too much paper. I should really cut that, but I'll do it the lazy way. Yes, the lazy way. I used to spend hours wrapping presents, trying to get all perfect and everything. And when somebody opens it, it may have taken me 10, 15 minutes to wrap one present. Because I would cut the paper to the proper length and everything. And yeah, that's just me widening all that up. That's just beautiful, isn't it? And people are like, oh, but dang it, I didn't make it good. This paper is very, very thin, very cheap. Cheaply made. Not price-wise, because wrapping paper is like getting really expensive now. Right, let's do that so that it doesn't rip open anymore. Okay, well, back. Also, I've gotten older. Oh, yeah, I need to lay this out first. And now I've gotten older, actually bending over like this to wrap these, is a problem. Oh, I need to turn this over. Yes, I know it doesn't really matter, but still, yeah, I try to do things a certain way. But yeah, I mean, I would when I wrap presents, it would take me forever, and I would try to do everything perfectly. Like, okay, letters that tell them that they. And it just, at a certain point, you realize that nobody would ever even mention about how well the present was wrapped. And so, well, I take it back. Sometimes people be like, wow, that's real. That's they'd be like, that's a really good wrapping job. And then, yeah. So basically, I'm like, okay, now I am going to, square boxes are a lot easier. Yeah. Those curved corners and everything. But, so now I'm basically like, get it wrapped, and so that it's not horribly ugly. Fold it down. And that the person isn't, they can tell, because like the fact that you wrapped a present to me, it doesn't matter if it's wrapped good or bad or however, the fact that somebody took the time and effort to wrap it. They didn't put it in a bag, they didn't do anything like that. They actually sat down, picked the paper out that they like, and did this. To me, that means a lot. That somebody took that time to do this. And I understand, it's kind of like a traditional type thing now, but some people just don't do it anymore. It's one of those things that, now, and I've also, when somebody does wrap a present really, really well, I'm like, I thank them for it, and basically I do say you didn't have to go through all that trouble, because it is a lot of trouble to wrap presents this way. I mean, not this way, but like to wrap them really, really well. I mean, like this right here, I've seen people that would line these two images up. I've never been that person, but there's some people that will. How did that get so far off? From that point there? Huh. It's very weird. But, yeah. So, enough talking about present wrapping. Let's get to what I've been up to. I messed that card up. I am trying to get this one a bit better than the cars. But, looks pretty good. We went to Disney World. Me, Adrian, and Christy, my wife. And had a lot of fun. Adrian's favorite part, because we stayed at the Wilderness Campground. They have cabins and stuff like that, but you can stay there in an RV. He liked, because it's so big that you can actually rent a golf cart to get around it, and it is gigantic. So he liked riding the golf cart more than anything. So what we would do every day is we would take the golf cart down to the dock. But the dock leads directly to Disney World. Holy cow, is that awesome? You get a direct line to Disney World. You don't have to get through traffic. You don't have to get on a bus. Oh, I ripped that by accident. You don't have to do any of that. And he liked as we take the golf cart, and there, people decorate their golf carts. And we didn't get, for some reason, we just didn't get a picture of our golf cart. Because we on our way there, Adrian started getting sick. And so we stopped at and we were like, well, we just got to find the closest place. And there's a Home Depot. So we pulled off, and we're like, well, let's just let him get out and walk around a little bit. So we went in there. Their Halloween stuff was on sale. So we got like a glow-in-the-dark skeleton that had glowing eyes and everything.
And we had some like little lights we were gonna put on it. So basically you do it because all the golf carts look the exact same. And you put little things on it. No, oh, this is ours. So I had to walk around and that's 12, 13, 14, 15. Ours was like 34, 28 or something like that. I really don't remember the number, but I think it was 34 or something. So that way you know who's whose, but people are like go crazy with it. Like put all kinds of stuff on them, and it's really cool. And a number of times he says that he wants to go back and get the golf cart. And I were like, we can't, buddy. We have to take that back. Let's see, if I do it this way. No, I'll do this first. And we're like, we can't. He goes, I want to get the golf cart and ride on the boat. And we're like, aw. He really liked it. And his birthday is around that time. We went there during his birthday. So when we did that, they you get this pin that says that it's my birthday, that it's his birthday. And when you do that, all the park attendants and everything, they tell you happy birthday. He got a real big kick out. He loved that. But they all would say happy birthday, Adrian, and stuff like that. Made him feel really special. And it's and I know a lot of people, they say, well, I don't have, like, if you don't have kids and if you don't think it's you can't go, because going to Disney World as an adult, me and my wife did that a number of years ago. It's really fun. I highly recommend the Wilderness Campground because of everything that it has. And if you have an RV, you can go there to the RV park, or if you don't, you can rent a cabin there, and it is so much fun. Highly recommend renting a golf cart. Also, I highly recommend not going during peak times. Go during off season, because if you go during, I understand sometimes you can't go during the off season, but don't go during in July. Holy cow! The first time I ever went was in 1988, I believe. My family took me there, and it was, I'd have to pull up. I think it was late June, early July, and it was so hot. And it was, I mean, one, it's 1988, and that's a long time ago. I was 9, I think, during that time, and I remember the heat. I remember how hot it was, how miserable, and everybody was just kind of. When you're that hot, it just makes you miserable. Makes everybody complain. Nobody's having a good time. And even when you're there, and here's the thing: when you go, and people, it's like, oh, there is a. If it says that there's like a 30-minute wait for a ride, I think I can go halfway up it. Oh yeah, most definitely. This is something I heard when I was there constantly. I heard a number of people, their parents were freaking out and everything, that they were like, we've been here 2 hours, haven't ridden anything, and everything has a 45-minute wait. So what they were doing is they would pass up every ride. Like, let's go to another ride that has a less wait. No ride has a less wait. What you do is you use the fast pass thing. Get you a fast pass to what rides you want to ride. Highly recommend Peter Pan, because that's always packed. And if you like Haunted Mansion, it's another one. And the space one, not the space, Speedway, the one where you get on cars and race, that's always packed. And the speed passes are great. What you do is you can get 2 an hour or something like that. And they're spaced out at times. So what you do is you get that fast pass, go get another line, get on that ride. By the time you're out of that ride, you can generally, you're like, oh, it's time for our fast pass. And your fast pass really does work. It's basically like standing in 2 lines at once. Or if you get 2 at a time, then you get 2 at a time. It's like standing in 3 lines at once. Because what you're doing is bypassing that gigantic wait. And if you don't get the fact, my wife booked everything, so I don't know if that's something that you get automatically or if you have to pay for it. If you have to pay for it, that kind of sucks. But trust me, it's worth it. Because you log in on the phone, if you have a cell phone, log in on your phone, get it, and as soon as you've ridden one ride, as you've used one fast pass, get another. The second, because that timer, and sometimes they actually they sell out. Like they only have so many per hour and everything, so per slot. Also, highly recommend doing the picture pass thing. It's like $100 and some bucks, but if you want to take pictures, they take them for you, and you don't have to have somebody hold your camera and everything. And it's really good because they have places set up all over the park. So, yes, we did that. Very much a lot of fun. What else happened? Got a new truck. What is it, you ask? It is a red F-250. It is the gasoline version. It's not the diesel. And you're wondering why in the world would you get a truck that big? Well, me and my wife want to get an RV. Why? We want to go to the Wilderness Campground in an RV. So we're looking at a few different RVs. We haven't got one yet. But as soon as we do, we're going to do a lot more traveling on the weekends, things like that. So, presents are wrapped. Let's remove the camera. So, been doing quite a bit. Well, say that. But what we've tried to do quite a bit, cleaning on the house, getting things straightened up. We are not succeeding very much. I bought quite a few things. I need to do a recent pickups video, which is going to be pretty long. It's just that time-wise, it's difficult to do stuff. But we will get there. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy insert holiday here. Because whatever holiday you choose to celebrate or not celebrate. If not, Christmas is on Tuesday. It's Happy Tuesday. And Happy New Year if I don't get a video out for the New Year. But until next time.